Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Reading Adventures with Ashton. I'm so excited about this evening, guys. We're reading a new book. Parents, can you please allow your kids to comment in the box below? Because we, in the story, on certain pages, is going to be questions. I just want them to have one full sentence and that's it. I just want to do something different this time, and I'm really excited about it because I really want to hear y'all feedback on some of the questions that I asked from you all, to the children, of course. But parents, if your children are younger, you can just help them, guide them to write one sentence. That'd be really fantastic, guys. But let's get started, okay? Pete the cat, Firefighter Pete. We are going on a class trip today, says Principal Nancy. She leads the class to a bright yellow bus. Everyone climbs on board. I wonder where we are going, says Pete. They are going to visit the firehouse today. The bus parked next to the bright red firehouse. Pete and his classmates are so excited. Where is Pete going, I wonder? The firehouse is huge. It's so big, it can hold two long red trucks and all of the firefighters' equipment. What can the firehouse hold, I wonder? The firefighters show the kids around. They gave everyone a turn to ring the old brass fire bell outside the firehouse. Then all the kids take turns sliding down the firefighter pole. Whee! Callie yells as she slides down. The firefighters allowed the kids to try on their gear. Firefighters wore a lot of equipment. First, Pete put on the heavy black overalls. Then he steps into the tall black boots. A firefighter helps Pete put on the heavy yellow jacket. Finally, they place a hard black helmet on Pete's head. All this gear is very heavy. Pete can barely move. In order, what did Pete put on? The firefighters allow the kids to explore one of the fire trucks. Callie sits in the driver's seat. She pressed the horn. Bert! It's so loud that all the kids cover their ears. Then Pete turns on the siren and lights. The sirens blare. Woo-wee, woo-wee. The lights flash red and yellow. What color are the siren lights? Suddenly, a loud bell rings in the firehouse. Uh-oh! It's the fire alarm. There's a fire in town. Gear up, Pete. The firefighters scramble into their gear very quickly. Pete puts on his gear too. They all climb aboard the fire truck and turn on the siren and lights. Firefighter Pete and the firefighters are on the way. Woo-wee, woo-wee. The fire engine raced through town and the lights flashed around and around. A firefighter pressed the horn. Bert! All the other cars moved out the way. There's the fire. It's hot and loud, but the firefighters know exactly what to do. They work together as a team to connect the fire truck to the fire hydrant. Then the firefighters also attach a long, heavy hose to the truck. Firefighter Pete gives the signal, and the firefighters turn on the water. Whoosh! The water gushes out very fast. Several firefighters must hold the hose to control it. Pete helps direct the hose as they spray the fire with water. The fire is starting to go out. There is smoke everywhere. Suddenly, Pete hears yelling from the roof. Oh no, it's Grumpy Toad. He needs to be rescued. The firefighters raise a long ladder from the truck. Crank, crank, crank. The ladder goes up and up and up. Who needed to be rescued? The firefighter Pete and another firefighter help Grumpy Toad climb down the ladder carefully. Yay! The fire is out and everyone is safe. Who helped the firefighter down with Grumpy Toad? The firefighters drive back to the firehouse. They take off all their gear. They pat Pete on the back and said, "Good job, Pete. Firefighter Pete helped save the day." Who saved the day with the firefighters? All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for listening. God bless you and be safe. Love you. Mwah.